Hey, this is Neil's on Dynasty coming to you one more time before the new year. Long before the new year. I just figured I'd say it. It's meaningless. Like, share, and subscribe. Be kind, helpful, and grateful. Make it a New Year's resolution. Be kind, helpful, and grateful because it is better than being a jerk. It makes everyone's life easier. Whole world can change. And buy some silver, some platinum, and some crystallized osmium. Why not? This story, I did this story a while ago. It's about the U.S. MANTA. This other channel guy did it, is Militarian. He's got 45,200 subscribers, thereabouts. U.S. Navy finally tests its most advanced autonomous submarine, the MANTA. Give that guy full credit for this one. I'm going to narrate over, obviously, because this isn't my report. I'm going to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it.
Submarines have always held a mythical status in naval warfare. From the early days of the World War I U-boats to the nuclear-powered leviathans of the Cold War, their unmatched stealth and firepower have shaped conflicts. But the traditional submarine has limitations. It relies on human operators, requires resupply, and is bound by the endurance of its crew. Imagine a submarine that doesn't need to surface, doesn't require food, oxygen, or rest, and can operate autonomously for months or even years. Enter the DARPA Manta Ray. This isn't just an incremental upgrade. It's a leap into the future of underwater warfare, powered by artificial intelligence and energy harvesting technologies. Starting in January, you could get a refund advance. Before diving into the details of this futuristic vessel, it's essential to understand why autonomous submarines are more than just a technical innovation. They're a strategic necessity. The world's oceans cover over 70% of the planet, and under their surface lies an invisible battlefield. Nations are investing heavily in underwater technologies.
And that is very true. I did a report a couple, 6-7 weeks ago, where India is vowed to build 24 or 26 submarines to stop the aggression of China in their waters. And this thing here, the Manta Ray, well, hold on, wait. Here's India. There's China. No water here, so China's got to go down this way here. They got to go down this way through here, and they're trying to meddle their fingers all up in here to, take care of and control and be aggressive and whatnot. So India's building 24, 26 submarines to patrol this area and other areas, keep China in check. Now, if we had the Manta Ray, we could deploy the Manta Ray all throughout here, not waste one penny in resupplies and any of that stuff, and just have them sitting there. And then we could, that's called a deterrent. That means China doesn't know when they're going to get struck on the oceans, because all of that, you see all that? What the Manta Ray does is it makes us own. We own all of that water, because no one's going to know. And right here is where they first deployed it, San Diego. But anyhow, back to the story.
Submarines to underwater drones. Russia has unveiled its Poseidon nuclear torpedo, and China is ramping up its naval presence in contested waters. The U.S. Navy needs an edge, something revolutionary. The Manta Ray isn't just a response, it's a preemptive strike in the race for underwater dominance. Unlike traditional submarines that rely on sonar and human decision-making, the Manta Ray uses advanced AI to think, adapt, and act independently. It's not just a submarine. It's an underwater supercomputer capable of carrying out complex missions without human oversight.
Oh,
Imagine
boy,
a fleet
howdy.
of these submarines patrolling enemy waters, gathering intelligence, or hunting adversaries, all without risking a single human life.
Right there.
That's the promise of the Manta Ray.
That promise right there lowers the budget of the military. Now you don't need 67 to 150 men inside a submarine that costs $6 billion that needs resupplying and all this other crap. You get a couple hundred of those out there. You did better than a submarine.
Now let's talk about what makes the Manta Ray truly revolutionary.
Oh, yeah, let's
Its
talk.
design isn't just sleek, it's biomimetic, meaning it mimics the movements of real marine creatures like manta rays.
Biopneumatic. It moves like sea creatures. So it's undetectable by radar with the advanced propulsion system that it has, meaning that no one knows where they're at or what they're capable of at any point in time. That is what's known as a ultimate deterrent. And all that water I just showed you, you have to go through some of it to get to America. So, damn the bad luck if you want to get here by ship.
Rays. This allows it to glide silently through the water, evading sonar detection. Its hull is crafted from advanced composite materials that are not only durable, but also stealth enhancing, making it almost invisible to modern tracking systems. On board, the MANTA ray carries state of the art sensors, sonar arrays, and payload compartments that can be customized for various missions. But the real genius lies in its propulsion system. Traditional submarines use noisy propellers or jets, but the MANTA ray incorporates silent, energy efficient systems that allow it to operate undetected. And speaking of energy, this submarine doesn't rely on nuclear reactors or diesel engines. Instead, it uses energy harvested from the environment: thermal gradients, wave motion, and even solar power. This means it can stay operational for an unprecedented.
Hold on, let's go back here. Well, let's not. These solar panels here aren't the type of solar panels you put on your house. They are actually the same type of solar panels that they use on the space station and satellites. They cost about $20,000, $20 to $40,000 per square, and they're 90% efficient.
Amount of time. The heart of the MANTA ray is its AI. Unlike human crewed submarines that require constant communication with a command center, the MANTA ray is designed to operate independently. Its onboard AI can make decisions in real time, adapt to changing environments, and even anticipate threats. For example, if it detects an enemy submarine, it can decide whether to evade, track, or engage, all without human input. And it doesn't just operate alone, it's designed to work as part of a network. Picture a fleet of MANTA rays communicating with each other, sharing data, and coordinating missions in real time. This swarm-like capability makes the MANTA ray a force multiplier. A single MANTA ray is impressive, but a fleet of them could dominate any underwater theater, conducting surveillance, mine detection, and even offensive operations. One of the MANTA ray's most groundbreaking features is its endurance. Traditional submarines, no matter how advanced, eventually need to surface or return to port for resupply. The MANTA ray doesn't. Its energy harvesting systems allow it to remain submerged for up to a year. This endurance isn't just a technical achievement, it's a strategic advantage. A MANTA ray could be deployed in enemy waters, remain undetected for months, and carry out missions without ever needing human intervention. It's like having an invisible underwater spy that never sleeps.
Yeah.
Imagine the possibilities: constant surveillance of critical waterways, monitoring of enemy naval movements, and even the ability to launch surprise attacks. This level of endurance changes the rules of underwater warfare.
It doesn't only change the rules of underwater warfare, it changes the rules of warfare. It also makes any country who has it, i.e. America, pretty much untouchable. What I mean is, if you want to invade us, you better already have your soldiers over here, and you better have a couple million of them. Oh, okay, we're not being invaded. So therefore, it needs to be an economic destruction of our economy to take us over. Saddam Hussein tried that. A couple other people tried it in the past. Other countries have actually done it. If you study a history of West Africa in the 13th century, there was a king there, supposedly the richest man in the world. How he defeated kingdoms was he would just go visit them with a 20,000 person entourage, all carrying gold and silver. And when he left, that city would hyperinflate, go bankrupt. He'd come take it over. Not one soldier died. Grew his empire by exuberant wealth. So there's a lot of ways to destroy countries. Economically is one of them, and you can take them over after you economically destroy them. And what the Man Ray does is it shows the world the level of technological advancement, creativity, and innovation. And if you want to stay a world leader, you have to be creative and innovative. Gosh, I hate it for all the naysayers think America's going down anytime soon in the next 100 years or so. We aren't. Our currency will change. We have been attacked. Once this economic war is over, there will be replications made. That's what happens after wars. Anyhow, you guys have a nice night, and enjoy the new year coming up. Don't drink and drive. Get your spades, your cats and dogs spayed and neutered, and be kind, helpful, and grateful. God bless America and everyone who gets to watch this video and get this great information, knowing that no one will take us over physically or manpower-wise. Economically, they can still do it. We got a tightrope to walk. Anyhow, you guys have a great night and enjoy your evening. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.